Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are going to go back into the library to hopefully figure out what Linda has found out about witches. Going with E. Linda? Yawn. Hello, Isla. I must have dozed off reading. Wouldn't be the first time, you know. Oops, sorry. I think I nodded off here again. I guess you want to know if I found anything we can use. Well, I think we have one thing. This is what I discovered. Legend has it that there is a type of golden apple that has magical properties that would have some effect on an evil witch. These apples only grow on a special tree and only once a year. According to legend, the apple transforms evil witches into kind people again. And it's also a powerful weapon against those witches who, for centuries, have been doing everything they can to exterminate these trees. In any case, even if you find this rare apple, how are we going to get her to eat it? Well, another legend has it that the crueler the witch, the harder it is for her to resist eating the golden apple when offered to her. There is something about being truly cruel that builds up an irresistible appetite for the apple. Some think that the apple merely releases the witch's inner desire to do good after years of evil work. A cruel witch wants to continue with her evil deeds and doesn't want to be liberated, but they can't resist the golden apple when it is offered to somebody with a pure soul. Good question. All the known golden apple trees have been destroyed by witches, but I think one may have survived. Aha! You picked a golden apple in Apple Grove recently? I'm sorry, but I don't think that is the right kind of apple. There are golden apples, and then there are golden apples. But listen up. Every year there's a traditional race around the Scarecrow Hill in Golden Hills Valley. The challenge is to be the first one to pick the first apple of the year from the old tree, or from on Scarecrow Hill, and bring it back to the finishing line. A few years back, Alex took part of the race under some strange circumstances. Since then, the whole area has been closed off, and there have been no more races. I think we should speak with Alex about this. Can you take her to me? Sure, I'm not totally sure where she's at, though. Great, just tell me when you're ready to go. To take me to Alex. She is probably still watching the North Iron Gate. I'll see you outside. Ready to give me a ride to Alex over by the gate? Excellent, let's go. Huh. Last I checked, Extra is not the Titanic, nor do I think this is physically possible. Alex, me, and T-Framing Linda are here. Hello, Isla and Linda. Nice to see you again. I was beginning to think you had forgotten all about me. You found out that the golden apple can transform the witch? Sounds possible. It's true that there was a golden apple at Scarecrow Hill. I know, as I was there and raced myself at the time, but Scarecrow Hill has been closed for a year or so. Do you think the key to the city opens the gate at Scarecrow Hill? It's not impossible. I still have the key. Take it and give it a shot. I'll stay and keep watch here while you ride over there and check it out. Okay. I don't know why she's coming back with me. She got off my horse, and now she's T-Framing back with me. You actually make it. You make it really hard to see. Bad luck. The key didn't fit. What next? What a bummer. Write over to the mayor and ask him what the problem might be. He should know why the key won't open the stupid gate like it should. I'll wait here while we figure out how to open the gate. Thank you. I didn't want T-framing Linda anymore. It was really hard to navigate with you. Thanks for the key. I hope you would be able to open up the north gate. What? You couldn't open the gate to Scarecrow Hill with the key to the city? Wait a minute. That's actually right. I locked the Scarecrow Hill gate years ago and threw away the key. Oh, thank you, Mayor. Why did I lock the gate and throw away the key? Well, Scarecrow Hill used to be safe and beautiful. And they used to have races there. But a few years ago, the scarecrows came to life and got really scary. To keep the scarecrows from escaping, I locked the door with a different key, so nobody could get in, and I threw away the key to make sure the gate would stay locked. Maybe that wasn't so smart now that I think about it. But I was scared, and maybe wasn't thinking clearly. You think that maybe it was my wife Pie who brought the scarecrows to life to prevent people from getting the magic apple and making her nice again? Interesting idea. Oh well, what's done is done. You will have to find another way to open the gate. Sorry about that. But when you're scared, you don't always act logically. The key was thrown off the pier, and it's very deep there, so won't be getting that key back. I don't know how else we're gonna get into the Scarecrow Hill. Maybe you know someone who can crack the lock with this. Whoa, what is it? Did you think of something? Yep. Hello, we meet again. Hello, Bob. Aha! Trouble on four legs. It's you again. I'm beginning to think there's more than one of you. Do you remember me want to... Do you remember we want to keep a low profile and don't really want to be famous like you? You need our help again. With a lock? So you want us to help break into Scarecrow Hill? You have the mayor's permission? Okay, but this is the last time we help. Then you'll leave us alone. Agreed? Speak with my associate Rob here. He has some bolt cutters he can lend you. Make sure you bring those back when you're done breaking in. Do people not have bolt cutters normally? Rob? E? Me, Rob. You want borrow bolt cutters? Rob say okay? Okay, you borrow a bolt cutter from me. You bring cutters back when ready. You understand? Yes, I do. Hey, Linda, guess what? We're breaking in! I don't imagine doing bolt cutters on a horse would be very safe. With some effort, you managed to cut the lock open. Better return the bolt cutters as soon as possible. That Rob guy seems weird, and not the kind of guy you want to irritate. Better do so before going to... Okay. Hello there, Rob. Apparently E does not work on you. Thank you. Me, Rob. You, horse. Cutter's mine. No scratch. Good. Rob pleased. Go. Linda. You know what? Those live scarecrows in there are really scary. Are you sure you can get past them and up to the tree? If you succeed, don't forget to get the golden apple. If there is one, that is. Y'all remember when this was like a serious race?
It'd be really cool if they updated these scarecrows to actually be more scary than they are. Although, that is pretty scary.
Wait, how are you supposed to... Okay, it looks like getting past the scarecrows isn't going to work. Whatever you do, they seem to scare you and your horse away, or they simply throw you out. Okay. Angry scarecrows. Okay, what are we going to do now? It'll be hard to find out about scarecrows, so I think we should speak with Elizabeth about this. This is powerful magic we're talking about. I'm afraid we're not going to find the answers we need in books. But sure, I'll give it a try. Give me a ride to the library at the vineyard, and I'll try to find something we can use in the books. Then you ride over to Elizabeth and talk to her. Alright, Elizabeth. I need some help. Live, vicious scarecrows. You want to know how to appease them enough to get past them without them scaring you or kicking you out? It's a powerful magic that has brought the scarecrows to life, and it seems like they are still under the control of their maker. I'm certain it is Pi who has created them to prevent people from getting anywhere near the golden apple that we are hoping to find on the windswept peak of Scarecrow Hill. I know that powerful magic can break the Scarecrow's spell, but we haven't seen power like that since we had a fragment of Aiden's light a long time ago. You've never heard of that? When Aiden first stepped onto the island of Jorvik, right after the island was founded, Aiden had a strong light in her hand, which brought life and light to the dead rock of an island. The light had a strong magical power and was filled with an unprecedented amount of warmth and kindness. Over the years, they have found fragments of this light, and it has been used and lost in different ways throughout history. I'm sure even a tiny speck of that light would be enough to break the dark magic that has brought the scarecrows to life. They say that John Jarl was buried with such a fragment of light in his tomb. It is perhaps one of the few stories I know about the light that might actually be true. It was Jan Jarl who discovered the island in the 13th century, and it was he who named it Jorvik. The problem is that Jarl's tomb is sealed, and I have no idea how to open it. That's right, Isla. You've been there and collected ghost iron ore. But you only entered the first chamber. They say the tomb was a number of chambers. But maybe the history books can tell you more. Talk with Linda. You already dropped her off at the library. See if you can find anything in the history books that might tell you how to open Jarl's tomb. Ooh. This is getting good. That way if it rains you stay out of it. Linda, we have big discoveries to make. I haven't found anything yet, but you have? That's great! So a fragment of Aiden's light can break the spell that keeps the scarecrows alive, and legend has it that Jarl is buried with a fragment in his tomb. We just need to figure out how to get in there. Okay, not easy, but there must be something in the history books about his funeral. I know there are 3 books we are going... Okay. I know there are 3 books we are going to want to look at. Nick Stoneground's travel diary always had great information about these things here on Jorvik, and I think it's volume 12 we need. Then we need a history book about Jarl's funeral, and maybe a book about his life on Jorvik. Help me find the books about our local hero Jan Jarl. They should be somewhere here in the library. These are the 3 most important books, I think. Excellent. Alright, so we're gonna let Linda do some research about Jan Jarl, and I'm actually quite excited to hear what it might have be said, because I don't remember this quest line. I remember going into the tomb the first time, but I don't remember much about it or why we went in there to begin with, or really much about Aiden's Light to begin with. So this is actually something I'm kind of looking forward to yet again. And I thank you for joining me this time.